A couple from Romania who moved to Montreal 3 years ago says integrating into Canadian and Quebec society has not been easy for them. Like many before, they feel isolated and detached from the world around them, so they've taken an unusual step to learn more about Canadian life. Lindsey Craig explains.
Something is missing from Einal Duda's life. Seeing him with his family, you wouldn't know it. But while connections at home are strong, it's the connection beyond their apartment that is lacking.
Once you arrive here, you are struggling with the languages, you are struggling with adapting to a new society, and you leave this aside. Everybody is talking about connection with Canadians. It's good to know them.
Determined to make this connection, Einal placed an ad seeking an older Canadian couple who had time to give and stories to share. He called it Grandparents Needed.
It was an interesting idea about meeting new people who have time to explain you the Canadian way of being.
Sociology professor Morten Weinfeld says it's not often immigrants take such steps to integrate.
The internet may be breaking down some boundaries and some barriers, but generally it's rare for adult immigrants to be able to effectively integrate completely into another community, into the host community.
Along with trying to meet more Canadians, Einal launched a website to help other Romanian immigrants who moved to Canada. It tells people how to take a bus, find a doctor, or put their kids in school.
It was also a crazy idea at the start, but after that I realized on my own, I realized how important it is to have information.
Meanwhile, Einal's wife Christina shares his dream.
I'd like to be integrated here, to feel like my real home. Not thinking about the old home, I want to be here as Canadian.
As for their ad, Grandparents Needed, they say they still haven't received any promising replies, but they'll continue looking for a Canadian couple to connect with. Lindsey Craig, CTV News.